Today we are looking at a nice Taylor OM2 manual bagging scale. Real quick, I wanted to go over the hanging of the spout and the calibration process. Hanging the spout is pretty simple. Once you have the spout on your spout hanging brackets with the nut underneath, the manual talks about you put a vice grip on the back, holding it down, as you can see here, and you run these nuts up here to where this bracket is just barely touching the edge of the metal up here. You can then release your vice grip clamp and allow the bagger to quit swaying and check your zero. You can see here that the bagger is zeroed. If it were not zeroed, the zeroing process is pretty simple. You would remove this nut and lock washer, put it on the beam on the back. It talks about this in the manual, and then add or remove different sized washers as necessary to get the pointer to point to zero on the front. Setting the bagger up to bag either a 40 or a 50-pound bag, whatever bag that you need to bag within the range that this bagger will do, is pretty simple. If you were going to do 50, you would just move this weight so that it shows, it's on the line that shows 25 here. You can see it there, that line. And you would do this on both sides of the bagging scale, and that would equal your 50-pound bag. The same with a 40, you would be at 20 on each side, and so on. Here on the front is your flow control lever. This controls how fast the flow of commodity is flowing into the bag. You can loosen this wing nut and move it up to increase it, or move it down to decrease the flow. It is important to make sure that this bagger is installed under your bagging bin properly. Make sure that it is level. You can place a level up here to check that. Make sure also that there is no obstructions obstructing the flow of the material going into the bagging scale. Make sure that it is tightened properly here so that it does not slip off of the flange on the bin. Once everything is installed correctly and you have your weight set, you can begin the filling process. Pull down on the lever, and once the desired weight is achieved, this will come up and it will cause the bagger to trip shut. You can drop your bag onto the conveyor belt and close it.